They won't fully test you and try to get out of the matrix until you, I guess you could say, challenge your connection that you may have to the matrix. Meaning that they're not going to really test you until you decide that you're going to totally break free and cut off all ties that you may have to the matrix. That's when they fully test you. See, when you halfway in, you got one foot in the matrix, you got one foot out of the matrix. That's not really a test to them. That's pretty much what I'm saying. That's not really a test to them. That's just being halfway in and halfway out. And a lot of times they can still generate money through the computer system off of you through what's called residual income. That's the word I was looking for before when we were talking about this. But through what's called residual income, they can generate money off of you from being halfway in the matrix through contracts and then halfway out. So you may be in a situation where it's like you kind of living off the grid, you know, you in a scenario where you may have your bills paid off and things of that nature, and you living off of the grid, but then you still stuck on another end in various different contracts with creditors and different things of that nature and different contracts that you may not have accepted for value. The goal is to get your name tied out of all of those negative contracts and begin to accept them for value and begin to make money off of those negative contracts or whatever. So right now, the biggest challenge, of course, for most people that are in the matrix is their relationship. That's going to be your biggest challenge when you get into a relationship with a relationship partner, because the matrix is controlled by what's called the matriarch. That's what it is, the matrix or the matriarch. So the matrix is designed for the female. Not to say that the male can't benefit from the credit system, but the matrix is designed for the female. And as a male, when you demonstrate in the credit system, you have to come in as a king. So it's like you can't really have your hand in it. It's like you got to have your hand. You got to be basically in the matrix, but not of the matrix. That's a really deep way to look at it. You have to be in the matrix or not of the matrix as a male, because the male or masculine principle versus the feminine principle. What the masculine principle is trying to do within the matrix is to create more so like independence within the matrix. Whereas when the feminine principle is looking for more like stability and finance through the matrix. So that's the big difference. So as a man, you have to be the creditor, essentially is what it is, and not receiving the credit. So a little bit of math on breaking free, some of the struggles that you may, go through in breaking free is, remember, in the matrix but not of it. Have a great day. Hotep.